things shatter. Keep it written on your face. The little details matter. Only in me. I am the coil, I am the spring. Only in me, only in me. Recount confession, give no release. Only in me. Will you stay, never live to be? Die for me, brother. No, not what you see. Love one another. No, not where you've been. Die for me, brother. No, not what you say. Use me for cover. When things break, things shatter. Just a sliver of a thought can make even a thick head clatter. Disappear without a trace, while the whole world's laughing. But it's only in me. I am the coil, I am the spring. Only in me, only in me. Recount confession, give no release. Only in me. Will you stay, never live to be? Die for me, brother. No, not what you see. Love one another. No, not where you've been. Die for me, brother. No, not what you say. Use me for cover. When things break, things shatter. Things shatter. Only in me. Only in me. Only in me. Only in me. Die for me, brother. No, not what you see. Love one another. No, not where you've been. Die for me, brother. No, not what you say. Use me for cover. When things break, things shatter. Six o'clock already. I was just in the middle of a dream. I was kissing Valentino by a crystal blue Italian stream. But I can't be late, 'cause then I guess I just won't get paid. These are the days when you wish your bed was already made. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. My I don't have to run day. It's just another manic Monday. It's just another manic Monday. Have to catch an early train. Got to be to work by 9. And if I had an airplane, I still couldn't make it on time. 'Cause it takes me so long just to figure out what I'm gonna wear. Blame it on the train, but the bus is already there. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. My I don't have to run day. It's just another manic Monday. It's just another manic Monday. All of my nights, why did my lover have to pick last night to get down? Doesn't it matter that I have to feed the both of us? Employment's down. He tells me in his bedroom voice, come on, honey, let's go make some noise. Time it goes so fast. When you're having fun, it's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. I don't have to run day. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. It's just a manic Monday. Yeah. Yo pienso ahí, wo. Yeah, Deputy Mayor Lexi, voice stuck in the grind, trying to hold the whole block when the pieces unwind. Restaurant owners either complain or don't show. I'm getting tired of being walked on, so they gotta go. Mayor gives too much, no cap on the cars. Let the whole city burn, drop more beats and bars. Streets all cracked, economy got a leak, and the equal voice was loud and now so weak. LSPD clocking, then they had their flaws, bringing out the high speeds on D-class cars. Criminals in the know buying more cars than guns, acting like a bad stomach flu and treating scenes like the runs. Lexi needs to be at the mic trying to speak for the crowd, but the room full of noise and the noise too loud. Still she always clocked in, she won't back down. When the voices flood, she can't drown. Where is the equal voice, Lexi? Where is the equal voice? Don't back down, don't back down. We want a voice, not a choice. Where is the equal voice, Lexi? Where is the equal voice? City on fire wants too much. Economic adjustment is gonna come in clutch, yeah. Restaurant owners act like reporting on funds is so tough. They can't do my part, owning the business is way too rough. They take those funds and the profits are high. They sit at home and got their money, collect those cars that others can't buy. Mayor keeps smiling, gives out too much. Every curb full up, now the parking lot's in the crunch. People circling blocks just to find one space. City is either collecting cars for chases or they'll win every race. LSPD and EMS up on duty and buy all the stock. Say they gotta report the lights and sirens to the dealers, they flock. And the crooks run wild like they own every door. Take one step to one instead of having the scene at the store. Lexi keeps digging, keeps trying to be in a good spot. Every lie in the city gets tired in a not equal voice party. They stand in front of a flame, now the crowd starts chanting impeachment by. Where is the equal voice, Lexi? Where is the equal voice? Don't back down, don't back down. We want a voice, not a choice. Where is the equal voice, Lexi? Where is the equal voice? City on fire wants too much. Economic adjustments gonna come in clutch, yeah. They want quiet when the bills get tall, but then get loud when the walls start to fall. But Lexi don't fold, no, Lexi don't freeze. She can hear every block with the smoke and the breeze. No more hiding behind that polished front. When power becomes too much, stand tall against an entitled bunch. No more running when the sirens blare. If you took the election, show them you should be there. Where is the equal voice, Lexi? Where is the equal voice? Don't back down, don't back down. We want a voice, not a choice. Where is the equal voice, Lexi? Where is the equal voice? City on fire wants too much. Economic adjustments gonna come in clutch. Where is the equal voice? Lexi, where is the equal voice? Don't let them impeach that throne, let the truth take flight. We want a voice, not a choice.
Welcome everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hope you are doing well. Hey Nick. I think I saw Nick. Yeah, hey Nick, how you doing? Hey Zenith, how you doing? Hope everybody is doing well. Lexi is dancing for no reason. Okay. So, I was in the city earlier. We were all supposed to meet with Murphy. And then Murphy no-showed. And like Dan didn't even show up, so. Good pep talk, good pep talk. To impeach or not to impeach, that's the question. That is the question. That is. I mean, like I said, like, I don't know. Havoc's doing his shit now. And I think it said something like. Well, I forget who had it in their title. It was either Ralph. It was either Elite or Havoc had it in their thing that they were gonna do like nothing but crime for 24 hours. And if that's the case, then they're definitely not gonna hop on Murphy. So, yeah, there's that. So, kind of a wasted day, if you will. Because nobody would do that. Dan didn't hop on. Patchy was on. Bucka was on. I was on. Don't know. Now I'm gonna have to make money since Dan's not on to actually pay us. And I need to make money for rent. Because I don't do crime like the rest of them. Who's in that tiny ass car? I don't know. Oh, I think that's Rodney. It's definitely Rodney's car anyway. Now the question is, where is Rodney? I don't know. Yep, don't know. Oh well. And if anybody would know anything about impeachments and shit, it would be Rodney. Hello.
Hi, Lexi.
Hello. Hello. Anyways. Question, has Dan been around today?
Has Dan been around? No.
Okay.
Nope. Patchy's been around, I've been around, Bucket's been around. No Dan.
Yeah, starting to get not surprising, to be honest.
Yeah, because Seth told me he's had a habit. He like gotta hear it from Dan. So. Wait, not Dan.
What do we gotta hear from Dan?
For the media company, I gotta get Dan to put it in that, you know, I'm approved for business for the media company. So
Yeah,
then
like I
need
said,
Dan to
last
send
I
me
ever
out.
heard on it was he needed to get the role, and he doesn't have the role yet. That's the last thing I heard.
Okay.
I mean, technically, we could have found all that wonderful stuff if Murphy would have came in today, but Murphy didn't come in today. So,
It's alright.
That was another big thing, because we were supposed to meet with him, and he was supposed to, like, give us pointers and shit.
Fair enough. Are you okay, Max? What do you mean? My lord, Max! You need help.
What the fuck did you do now?
Was it?
Okay, I'm on my way.
He must have flipped his truck or some shit.
No, probably.
Ah, hell. I just know Dan better get on the fucking ball. Because I fair warned him and tried to put out the fucking fire, and it came back tenfold because he didn't listen to me.
Well, I mean, like, we gave PD their little piece of the pie that they wanted, and then EMS wanted like 800k more, but they haven't used the 800k we gave them before. So that's about it. We
I mean,
addressed.
the budget for PD is because they're going to constantly go through it for subpoenas and trainings and all the stuff they don't get paid for outside of just cars, right? When it comes down to EMS, like, they don't really have anything like that other than what they're going to buy for cars. So, like, literally, if they do it the correct way, if they're like, hey, we're looking at getting these cars, the next 800k would buy the next 4 cars for our fleet. Yeah, sure. I'm sure you guys wouldn't have a problem with that, but they have to address that. PD needs a constant budget.
Well, I mean, yes, and we've already addressed that with Harry, that we were going off of what Seth told us, and Seth told us that all we had to do was just, you know, give money every now and then and not know where it went, that kind of stuff. So we were trying to keep some kind of record on it and just find out, you know, we were going off of what Seth was going on, and Harry understood that. Harry's fine with anything.
Yeah,
as far
Seth
as
and
us.
them weren't even giving a budget then. No, don't let any of them fucking fool you. They weren't giving them a fucking budget. If they were giving them a budget, then this wouldn't have happened.
Well, no, I know that, but I mean, I'm just saying that, like, we were going off of that, and then we sat down with Harry, and we corrected everything with Harry. So, everything from Harry, as we've been told anyway, is smoothed over.
Yeah, but Harry's also doing it amongst the people. So until all the complaints have been rectified from the people, then the issue's not squashed until Dan gets that sorted.
Well, we took care of the restaurant thing. Snowy was the one that snowballed every part of this piece of shit thing, and had she said,
that's
"Oh, I'm
on
gonna
Dan.
take the tax stuff and do it for him," since Snowy's got such a problem with it.
Well, that's the thing. That's on Dan because he actually lied to me. So
What do you mean?
Angel came and made a complaint to me about her taxes quite a while ago, trying to reach Dan. I eventually spoke to Dan, and Dan says, "Oh, we're only going to take this week's, and we're gonna take it out tonight." Well, he also lied to me because they didn't take it out then. Or at least he didn't, and you know it snowballed into a bigger thing because Dan didn't address the problem.
No, we sat there and were transparent on everything when we
No,
had
I mean,
automated.
I actually.
Hold on. Let me speak. Enough people speaking lately. Nobody lets me fucking speak. Let me speak. Now, the whole thing is that we had an automated system that we implemented that would go through and it would organize everybody's taxes and everything like that per week. That system went down. When that system went down, then we asked the business owners to let us know what they made at the beginning of the week and at the end of the week, so that we could find out how much taxes they needed to pay, again, per week. It's the same thing, it's the same system that they did before. It just wasn't automated before. We made it automated. We lost the privilege of doing that. So we had to go back to the old method.
So the problem is the old method isn't going to work when they don't have access to their sales log.
As an operator, they don't have access to their sales log?
They do not, no.
No, they don't.
That's
have a-
why Snowy
They have a
Snowy
tab.
had reached out.
They have a tablet.
to- That's the thing. That's the reason why Snowy reached out to Dan and told him how to fix the problem right in the very beginning, and Dan
But
ignored him.
No, because he told the same thing to Bucket, and Bucket told Snowy that his system will not work for everything. It'll work for Snowy, and it works for what Snowy needs to do. It doesn't work for mechanics or any other business.
That in itself is regardless, because I talked to Dan before that. I actually hell, I
And,
can tell
and
you what
on
I
the
talked to him.
tablet, like we can do with our stuff, you can go in under billing, and or you can go in through the overview for your business, and you can see what the amount of money you have in your bank is at the beginning of the week. And then you go to the end of the week, and you find out how much money is in there at the end of the week. And then you just tell us the difference. Okay, we
Well,
made
the
a
issue
profit
is
of
that-
X.
Well, the issue is people can take the money out so that they pay less taxes. And then they don't have access to the sales log, so the number's going to be wrong regardless.
You're absolutely correct, but that's up to the business owner to let us know. Everything should be going
Yeah,
through
you
the
see-
business, so you should be able to track it through the business app.
Okay, you're not understanding me. They can't track everything through the business app. It only tracks certain things and it doesn't track others. That's what the automated
Like
system
what?
that they had in
Like
before.
what?
I'm not entirely sure about what
Exactly.
but that's what
But that's the thing. So everything should be able to go. Bucket has told people how to go in and check everything, and how to make
So-
everything route
The
through the
issue-
business app.
All right. So when I spoke to Dan, it was either May 4th or May 5th, right? After addressing the concerns from Angel, he told me directly on the phone that they would be taking out taxes that night, right? And assured me not to worry about the taxes previous. And then it turned into, well, now we need all the taxes for all 3 weeks as well, which created an uproar with all the operators.
Because the whole point of having the automated system was so that the operators didn't have to do it. Didn't have to do anything.
And I already addressed that. That's when we actually had an automated system. That's completely out of our hands. We're not the ones that controlled the automated system. We're not the one that broke that. The city broke that.
Well, that's the thing, that Dan has the ability to do that.
They have the
No,
ability to fix it.
The only Dan does not have the access to fix that. First of all, again, that's a city problem. Second of all, if you're talking about Snowy's fix, I already addressed that. That fixes
I'm not
Snowy's thing.
about that.
I mean, it sounds like you guys are getting your stuff third party instead of actually knowing what's going on.
I mean,
no, I know
I'm
more
kind
And
of
that's
DOJ.
sad, but
I mean,
that's
the
what it
thing
is.
is The thing is, I'm DOJ. When I talk to a mayor and then he tells me I'm going to take care of this and this is the way it's going to go, and it's done, and then he flat out lies to me and other people, yeah, that's where I have a problem. Because he didn't just lie to me; he lied to DOJ.
Okay.
Like, so be it if there was a problem. All he had to say was that there was a problem. Not tell me, hey, we're going to take out the taxes tonight. We're all good. We're not worrying about the 2 weeks beforehand.
Well, and I don't know that discussion nor to speak on it. So,
yeah.
I'm
just telling you that
there are things that the current mayor has kept from his own goddamn party. So,
Clearly.
There are things that Bucket and I are frustrated on, and we haven't been told. And it's been kept between Hatchie and Dan. And we've tried to address everything the best we can. Now, like I said, I can only speak on the business side because I've talked with Bucket on it, and Bucket has a system and everything like that. Now, if you're told something else by Dan that didn't go through Bucket, it didn't go through me.
I mean, what have you guys done? Just kind of just.
Oh, I talked to Bucket earlier. He's got a whole game plan for things, but I mean that's the problem. It still all has to go through Dan until Dan speaks.
The
Says this is what's going on.
The problem is that even the whole thing when it comes to like restaurant owners getting more money and the frustration now probably with mechanics going, why didn't they get paid this and stuff? Why didn't they get a pay increase or anything like that? Bucket had a system that was going to do this to fix everything. He told Dan. Dan didn't listen. And because of that, we have the shit that we're in now. So there are things that I told Dan needs to happen. There are operators that should be removed, that haven't been removed. And Bucket wants to do it, but Dan has to make the final decision. And we were hoping that Dan would be in today because I firmly put in the chat with everybody that I want certain owners gone because they're not doing their shit. And that's as simple as that. And as far as anything that I've done, the only thing that I've been given access to is the housing system. I should have access to the dealers so that Bucket and I can sit there and make sure that there's an automatic, or that there's more of a restock than there is. There's also a friends and there's also a friends and family plan that we said we weren't going to do that Dan did, and that was against everything we fucking said at that debate.
I understand you being angry about that.
Yeah, Bucket and I are both upset about that because we just went against everything that we said we were going to do in a campaign. And he went and did it. And that makes us as a party look bad. Bucket's been handling his part the best that he can with what he can control. If he was able to do the stuff with the vehicles, then Bucket would be doing that. And people would be getting stuff randomly. And nobody would have to get in good favors with the mayor to get a car. Because that has been making the profits of the city go down, to be quite honest. I've been doing my part by trying to do what I can, but he hasn't given me access. I have access to 2 dealers. That's it. I have access to the bike, and I have access to the truck one up in Roxwood.
And you're supposed to have all of them.
I'm supposed to have access to everything, and I do not.
Okay. I mean...
Now, from a housing perspective...
I have my own...
Now, as far as like a housing perspective goes, when some new development comes in, Dan handles that, and I don't handle that. I handle the actual rental properties, and I've been doing that, and I've lowered them drastically to try to make sure that we can get people to actually do that.
Okay, because I went to the fucking freak show to show Blake this morning that it was 28K because we were talking about the situation involving our compound.
And now it's 20.
And wait, what?
And now it's at 20K, right?
No, it was at 40K, and the lowest Dan said he could go was 35. That's why we couldn't get it.
What, the freak show?
No, the compound. The compound was the freak show was 28K. And we were trying to get it, the compound down, you know, at least to like maybe 25 or 20, and
So last night...
Dan wouldn't go lower than 35, but
So
we put the thing about the freak show because it was bigger and stuff like that. We're just like, what the fuck? Like, and that's why we never got it, and now somebody else owns it, and to be honest, we're fucking pissed off.
Well, I will tell you, even the garages now are the same size as the biker compound.
Well, yeah, that was our thing, is that, like, it was...
I know your whole thing was the biker compound, and I know who owns that currently, but...
Yeah, we were trying to negotiate down a price, but Dan wouldn't budge at 35K.
I don't know why he told you it was 35K when it was...
It was originally put as 40, and then he told us, we were talking to Hatchie and Dan, and we're like, can we get it down to like lower, like half of it, because you know this, and he's like, no, the lowest he'll go is 35K. And then we lost out on it because we, of course, you know, we don't have that kind of money. And
I mean, it's a rental property. It's a rental property. It was listed at shit. Because you're talking about the door itself, right? Like to actually go into the place and everything?
Yeah. To go actually, like the actual building.
Yeah, so that was listed as, I think 28K, or 25K, and...
Wait, what?
I knocked it down to 20. Last night I knocked it down to 20. No, in fact, hold on. Before I even...
We were told the low... what?
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now. Yeah, last night I knocked it down to 15K. It was listed as 25K, sorry. I'm being real with you.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Yeah.
Sounds like you need to have a conversation with Mr. K, honey.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I know it's currently owned by a cop. I can tell you that right now.
Oh, we already know. Like,
yeah.
Because we've been trying to figure out, like, you know, how we can get it back, because like I said, we couldn't afford the 40K, and we were like, could we negotiate down? And we were even thinking about like trying to talk to you guys about buying it and revamping it, like everything else like that, but we just like we were kind of pissed off when it became a rental. But then it was like, okay, if it's a decent price, we'll be okay, because it's really just me and Max and a couple of other people. And it was like, but no, it was like they said, oh, it was 40K, and I literally talked to Hatchie herself, and she said no, the lowest Dan will go was 35K. You're telling me that it was 25K.
So what
was put down after
when it was turned to a rental. I don't know anything about the whole purchase initial thing. I don't know anything about that.
Wade and me and everybody else like that, when they went and they set it up, they put it at 40K. Okay, we specifically asked if they would go down on the rental price, because, you know, like I said, it's never gonna be, you know, be anything other than ours, and the lowest they would go was 35. So we, of course, we let it go because we couldn't afford it, because they wouldn't go down on the price. And now you're telling me is that after we let it go, the price was put down to 25K.
So, due to health concerns, I was not there for the week when that stuff was implemented. So that is my fault. But I went in and last night I said, oh, we have all these new things. Let me go and evaluate them. I go into these places. I personally go into these places, view the actual size. I judge the purpose of the place itself, and then I make the rental prices from there. I've knocked so many things down that were listed at such a high price because I realized that the functionality of those places, you know, like, we're going to use it because you said it, you know, the freak shop. The freak shop's a larger place than the actual biker compound was on the inside. So I made the freak show, and I made the place down at the docks $20K, and then I made the biker compound $15K because it's the same size as the garages at the racetracks.
But we were told by Dan himself that the lowest he could go was 35K, and then after
I don't know why he
let
told
it
you that.
go,
I don't know. Like I said, it was listed as 25K when I changed it.
Fuck that fucking asshole.
Yeah, I don't know. I control what I can control. I'm looking to change 2 of the office places into rental properties so that people have more places that they can come down to the city and rent from.
And that something I'm still pissed off about is that the other wing of the government building was supposed to be turned into
Give me a
public
minute.
offices for lawyers.
I
Still not done.
like, is it supposed to stay as clerk offices and you just need keys or what?
Yeah, it was supposed to open up to where, you know, they could actually go in and utilize the room for public lawyer offices.
I mean, I can see if I have access to the doors to open them up. That's the only thing I can try to do. I can see if I have access to key management. That's another thing I can try to do. Outside of that, I can't. I can only do so much.
Yeah. Well, but it's not really on you. I mean, that's something that moved
I know
over
it's something
to
for Dan. I know.
And he hasn't dealt with it. Like,
Well,
that man doesn't realize the amount of shit he's causing right now.
and Bucket and I know that. Like I said, Bucket and I had rather lengthy discussion today about, oh, I thought you had access to this as deputy mayor. And I'm like, I don't have access to shit. Like, I should know what the mayor knows, and I don't. And I
That's
haven't been
ridiculous.
told. So the question I have, since you're DOJ,
Mm-hmm.
this whole impeachment thing that's coming down, that is probably going to happen the way that Dan's been doing shit. Is that on the mayor or is that on the team?
It's on the mayor.
Okay. I had to ask because I didn't know if that burned the whole team or that just burned one person.
I don't know if it's going to burn the whole team, but I know the issues are going to be laid on the mayor. Because ultimately, he's the one that has to say so.
No, I agree with that. I would just hate to see, and I know you have no say on it, but I'm just ranting at this moment. I think it would suck. And I know that Bucket, at least Bucket and I can't speak for Hatchie, truly. But I know for Bucket and I, we've put a lot of work in to try to make sure that
Oh, I know.
we were doing the best we can. So if we got burned as a party, I would be upset.
I know. At this point, I'm not going to lie to you, Lexi. I really wish you didn't join Dan and you would have just ran yourself and fucking won yourself.
I know. They had Bucket, and honestly, I just figured that was going to be a shoo-in for them because they had Bucket, and that's why I joined them. I'll be real honest. That's really the only reason.
I think the
And-
next time you run, you should bring Bucket with you, and
Well, I gotta be honest with you. I think he wants to do more crime than good. I'm just, I think that because of what Dan has done and the impact it has, it's gonna burn the rest of the party away from wanting to run in a mayoral race again. I know Hatchie doesn't want to do it because Hatchie wants to go back to crime again. Dan, I don't know what he wants to do, but I know he doesn't want to be mayor. I don't think he ever wanted to be mayor, to be honest, but that was that.
but pushed us so much to get his expungement done.
Oh, I know, but that was all Hatchie pushing him. At the end of the day, I mean, whatever happens, happens. But I don't want people to sit there and think negatively based off of, like, anything that Bucket or myself has done. Because, like, god damn it. It's been doing this all fucking day. It's been doing this all day, chat. Well, it did it 3 times today. Sorry, my bad. I don't mean all day. But it's done it 3 times. So, they implemented... I'm just gonna tell you why this has happened. Or why I think this error is happening, because people are like, hey, I'm crashing a lot today. So, they implemented some changes in the server, and one of the things they did was they added test drive. You have the ability now to test drive vehicles before you purchase them, which I think is an absolute big fucking W, that you can actually test drive vehicles. But anyway, they did it during a live session. So when they did that, the server itself didn't reboot to kind of catch itself up. So I think these crashes that I'm having with these exit trap errors is due to that. Personally. But yeah, that's just unfortunate. But I hate hearing shit third party. Personally. I mean, character wise, in the city, whatever happens, happens. I'm not really worried about it. But I think from like an RP standpoint, I think you should know what your mayor's doing, you know? Or I think as the deputy mayor, I should know what the fuck is going on. And I don't. And that's a big problem. But, what are you gonna do? Well, no, I mean, they're the lost. They should have the lost compound. I would have thought they would have had the lost compound. I understand her frustration on it. I do. I can't control that. Sorry about that.
All good. It seems Hatchie's trying to defend Dan on Birdie for my comment.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, though, that's the whole story I have. So I don't know.
No,
I-
it's not on you. It's not on Bucket. It's just like I yelled at Snowy like 20 times, and I was trying to tell Snowy like, look, like getting shitty with Bucket. Bucket has no power. Bucket can't do a fucking thing to help you.
Well, she wants a phone call, so I'll let you guys talk. I need to make money since I haven't been paid as being a deputy mayor for 2 weeks, so I need to get money or I'm gonna lose my places.
Oh dear.
Oh, I would assume you have her number, right?
Yeah, I do, but I'm not calling her because I've literally spoken to her too, and it's fallen on deaf fucking ears.
Nice.
Well, that's fair.
Hello. I can see down your
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna... Actually, I'm gonna do crime deliveries. I'm tired of trucking right now. If you need me, just, give me a ring.
Yep, will do.
Okay.
a wedding ring. Yeah.
Ah, he's already given somebody that,
Oh yeah.
Are
eventually.
you proposing?
No.
Well, that sounded like a proposal to me.
Uh-oh.
If you like it, better put a ring on it. Come on. You gotta listen to Beyonce. She knows what she's talking about.
Not all the time.
No, she's crazy.
Well, that's okay. You're right. Touche. I'll catch you guys in later.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Alrighty.
What's with beef going on?
Hey, Harvey, how you doing? What's up, Harvey? Did you come in a raid? Was there a Harvey raid and I didn't see it? That's my fault if I did. I apologize, Harvey. Oh, okay. I don't know, it's all this city shit. That's all it is. It's this mayor stuff. It's just getting me all confuckled. One of those cops in the compound. I thought Owen bought it. Owen bought it, gave you keys to it, I guess? Yeah, I guess that's what happened. Huh? I mean, that's fine. Again, like, I don't know what... It's the PD compound now. I mean, kudos to you guys. Look, I'm not sweating the damn thing. I'm not the loss, so I'm not worried about it. But I can see where she's upset. I can see where she's upset if Dan told her something and then went and made it cheaper. Now, I've made it cheaper for you guys, by the way. But from what Dan had it at. Because I thought the amount of money that it was put up for rent was too much. So I changed that. But other than that, Dan has controlled the initial part of that. So if he did something, I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, that. Oh, I almost wiped out. I know, see? Yeah. What can I say except you're welcome? No, I'm kidding. No, I just went through and reevaluated the size and what the price should be, and that's what I do from a rental standpoint. I actually do stuff right and visit these places and go in these places and... The fuck did that go? Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's what I do. So I realized it was priced too high, so I changed it. All I'm gonna say is Dan's been hella busy trying to keep the city afloat. I don't know. There's so much fucking drama in this city. I'll tell you what. Spoken for the last 2 weeks, it's fallen on deaf ears. Attempted to help for weeks and was blatantly ignored till it blew up to the state of issues. All I'm gonna say is Dan's been busy trying to keep the city afloat. There's been multiple issues that he's been trying to resolve, so no, it hasn't fell into deaf ears at all. It's been worked on like multiple other things. Just because it isn't announced doesn't mean we're not working on it. I will say that much. There is stuff that we've done that we don't necessarily announce, like the rent going down. And that's simply because I just did that last night, to be fair, but I just make it a nice little Christmas present. When people realize, oh man, that's that cheap now? No cop, no stop? Alright, let's go through. These fucking crime vans, I'll tell you what. But yeah, no, I mean, however many of y'all are helping him rent that place or whatever. I mean, yeah, the rent's gonna be pretty cheap now. Oh yeah, yours is 15K, sorry, not 20K. I don't even know what I told you initially, but yeah. Yeah, 15K split between however many people is not that much. What about green shovels? I don't know. Hold on, what the fuck did Hatchie say? Hatchie just texted something, I don't fucking know. Bikes just got a full restock, vans got a restock, drift track just got a restock, operators can be pulled if need be too. Sorry about that. I think there's 4 of you. Yeah, that's pretty fucking cheap. That's cheaper than a Rockswood rental. To be fair. Anyways, I'm gonna head out, have a good stream. Thank you, Harvey. I appreciate you for coming in. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why I thought you were raiding. It's been one of those fucking couple days. So, I do apologize, but I do appreciate you all the same. As far as the title, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who's getting impeached, who's not getting impeached, who needs to get impeached. I don't fucking know. All I know is if I get removed from office, I'm going on a crime spree. Not spree. I don't know what a spree is. That's Lester? I mean, yeah, I think that's Lester. Looks like Lester. Yeah, look like Lester. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of one of those things, like, if I have to step up, then I'll step up. And if the whole party gets burned, then the whole party gets burned. I don't know anymore. Life's too short to worry about the possibilities. Somebody just tell me where I need to stand, and I'll stand. That's pretty much where it is. And if I have to lead, then I'll lead, but I don't know. That's what I said. Completely out of my hands. What's happening, Birdie? When using the metal detector, if I found something, how do I pick it up? Didn't Rodney answer that?
Holy shit!
But yeah, I mean, I think overall, I mean, the big thing is, like, I don't know, the fact that, like, there's stuff being told to me, and I don't know, because I don't hear anything, I think that's the only part that kind of bugs me, because I don't know who's saying what and what the fuck's going on with what, because I don't know. So, I mean, at the end of the day, all I can do is kind of smile and nod and go, hey, I lowered your prices on housing. I mean, I don't know what else to say besides that. I just really don't. You know, I don't have access to dish out the government funds, so I can't go pick up the alcohol. Bucket can do that, because Bucket has money to spend Bucket's money. And then he gets reimbursed for it. I'm a broke bitch. I have, like, you know, what I think like $5,000 or some bullshit. So that's why I'm doing this, so I can make money. So that I can be able to put money in so I can get rent. Or so I can keep rent, or whatever the fuck with rent. You know, so, and I gotta do that every day, so that's all I do. Because, you know, the thing with the housing market is you set it and you forget it. And that's all you gotta do. But, like, housing markets, housing areas, that kind of stuff, I don't get access to that. So, I don't know. Meow. Oh, pick up the package. To deliver the package.
Chilling out. I'm saving up for the collector's edition. She's mad that I stay home a lot. Guess I'll be jerking off tonight. Later.
The fuck? Okay, dude. I did not need to know that you were gonna jerk off. And I appreciate it, but...
Just call me when you're ready.
Absolutely! Hey, honey. How are you? Hey, amor. Ready to spice up things for a date night? Turn that on. Oh, did I press the wrong button? I have one, thanks guys. Oh,
you just responded back to both of them? That's stupid.
Oh, hey, Rainbow. What's the deal?
Whatever.
Yeah, I was a pirate last week. Stiletto pop on every aisle. Word. Just no good hi-fi anymore.
Weird. Okay. I said, at the end of the day, there's like, I don't know, there's fucking too much drama. Too much drama, not enough RP. I don't think I see a cop car over there, but just to make sure. I would have laughed if that cop crashed into those people. Not because, like, it would have hurt the people, I don't want the people to get hurt, but just from the fact that, you know, reckless driver. Well, that person just ran a red light. Now I ran a red light. Fun, fun, fun. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do 20 deliveries at a time, and then I'm gonna go turn them in, collect what I need to collect, all that good shit. I think that's the proper way to go. Fuck. damn thing's all the way over there. Where? I don't know. I'm gonna try getting back on the, thing. The way some of these locals fly down the fucking road, I always think that it's actually a real player and it's not. It's wild. And turn, and turn. Hey, Hikari, how you doing? I guess I've been doing okay. Yesterday I got sick from being out in the heat too long, so I took off from work today because I continued to not feel well, so that's been my day. I had a checkup last Tuesday after the surgery to kind of make sure I was okay from the stuff from the surgery. But I was quite swollen for that week prior, and I still have some puffiness. At the same time, my brain is going on overload because it's trying to...
You're looking good. Nice one.
Because it's trying to figure out what eye to look out now, so my brain doesn't know how to comprehend that. but being out in the sun didn't fucking help. When you have like long pants on and it's fucking 80 degrees out, and you have the sun beating down on you, and you're not used to that shit. I guess slowly anyway. Slowly on the mend. Thank you, I guess. How have you been doing? Oh, I had PC issues as well, and that's what kept me away as well, so kind of a mixture of health and PC issues. But so far, I have not had
This ain't happening.
as bad issues as I was having before, so knock on wood, it's not gonna happen anymore. Not too bad, just bogged down with work lately. Yeah, I get that.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
they call me a dirtbag? I didn't even cross in the lane. Good God. Fucking locals call me dirtbag. I didn't even go in their lane. It's like shit. TMS. That's a biker? Is there something parked on that step? Looks like there's something parked on that step. I don't know what. Something is. Guess we'll find out. Oh, it's not there now. That's weird. But yeah, I guess 'tis the season to be bogged down from work. Or with work. Unfortunately. So I think it's like 4K for every 20 or something like that. I think. Can't remember.
Unbelievable! Don't you fucking
I don't know. What's funny about delivering in Mirror Park now is it could be to a house where somebody's actually bought it and renting it. It's just kind of funny you're going up to a place and knocking on their door. What? If the street lights are on, get the fuck home. Clown knowledge? Potato milk. Hey Logan, how you doing? Fuck you, local. You fucker. Damn. Tea and potato. There you go. That's all you can do.
You retarded or something?
Oh, I gotta think about getting gas in this at some point. I will do that after this next delivery. Should have enough to make it there.
yo, what's up? What the fuck are you doing in Davis? I can't wait to put my feet up and watch The Accountant tonight. Yeah!
You say she couldn't wait to put her feet up and watch The Accountant tonight? That's weird. I don't know why it's weird, but it's awfully weird.
Hey, we met at Andre's party.
Hell, somebody wanted daylight all of a sudden.
Oh, now you
Oh shit, I forgot to get gas. Whoops. What's the word? I don't know. Impeachment, obviously. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, we were supposed to meet with Murphy today, and that all fell apart. And like I said, now I think Havoc's doing a 24-hour. If I read that correctly, something about 24-hour. I thought it was. I couldn't remember if it was him or Elite that had the like do non-stop crime in 24 hours or some bullshit. I don't know if that means 24-hour stream or 24-hour city time, I guess. I don't know. Not sure. I think after this run I might drive around a little bit. Yeah. Lexi, you know what I find funny about all this is majority of people just want to point fingers at other people and not listen to solid solutions. Well, I mean, like I said, now, I don't know, like, the whole Rodney situation on the whole thing, but, like, I don't know. My feeling is Riley doesn't have a say in it. I'm sorry. Like, she hangs around with Snowy all day. Snowy talks out his ass. And she's gonna listen, and then she's gonna report something. She's not a business owner. So, yes, Rodney should know something from a DOJ standpoint. I agree. Riley does not own a business. She doesn't. Like, well, I guess, unless you want to count the news. And you just started the news, so technically you don't own anything because you just started a fucking business. So, again, don't have any say in it. At all. As far as, like, what Dan's doing and what Dan's not doing, I don't know. I seriously don't know, because nobody in the party does not communicate with me, and if it's not told to me, I don't know. And that's what the whole thing is. And so, I don't think anybody's blaming Bucket. I don't think anybody's blaming me. Everybody seems to be blaming Hatchie and Dan. And I can't defend what I don't know. And that's the honest truth. Like, I don't know what's going on because they usually just do shit and I don't know what they do. So I can only report on what I know. I can tell you about housing. I can tell you what the policy is now regarding cars and, you know, I can't even tell you how much restaurant owners got a pay increase of. I don't know. I know they got an increase in pay. Outside of that, I don't know. And I'm not trying to play stupid. Like, as the deputy mayor, I should know. But I don't. Because I haven't been told. Now you tell me how somebody can walk through a fucking big ass door like that. She just went boom. She pulled the full like Kool-Aid man. She went, oh yeah, give me the package. Hey Wade, how you doing? But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean that's the whole deal. And like, I've had good ideas that don't seem to get filtered into something, and Bucket has like really good suggestions and things that should be implemented that I guess now he's been giving access to do so. So now I think he needs to, you know, get rid of people they need to get rid of. And do stuff that he needs to do. And it's good that, I mean, in the long run, I think it's great that restocks have happened. Although, I don't know what restocks have happened. And if it's just nothing but high-end cars, well, that's just kind of stupid. In my opinion. So, it all depends. I kind of want to go around and check and, like, see for myself what might have gotten changed in that. Or what might have gotten restocked, I should say. I don't have access to the dealer to see actually what was ordered, but, I mean, just to kind of go through the stock, I guess. When did I become a deputy mayor? Like, well over oh, I won't say well over, but at least a month ago. Okay, nice, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, we had election results on, like, most of the popular streamer channels and all that wonderful stuff when it happened. It was in April, though. Say the beginning of April. the city sounds so calm. I mean, technically, everybody's kind of doing their own thing, so guess it'll sound like that.
Órale, mamacita.
Yeah, earlier we had kind of like ghosts in the city, if you were, or if you will. So
We pay the town next week.
you got a spooky ghost? Oh shit. Yep. That's not good. Not good. I don't have any food. Gonna drop. Fucking shit. Yeah, just fall, bitch. And what? Okay. Where is my regulars in chat that usually tell me, oh my god, you need to eat and drink? Nobody was around to tell me that. Well, somebody did. You like bacon, it's better than milk? That's gotta be the most random fucking statement anybody's ever come in and said. Just... okay. Comparing a liquid to a solid is kind of weird all in itself, because... no, you're not drinking bacon. Joey knows what I mean. Is Joey here? Is this Joey's stream? No. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird you doing that on a non-Joey stream. Just saying. Talking about something's better than milk to somebody whose main thing is not milk. Just the weirdest fucking thing. Are you fucking kidding me? There no EMS on? Really? No fucking go. Great. I swear if there's an ambulance person on, I'll be pissed. Nope. Okay. Oh. Fuck me then.
have to ask my engine to pop muffin, and then I had trouble restarting it. That's the code signal. Anyway, what else? I'm gonna go get a cheap shot. I'm gonna eat that muffin. If I
Yeah, I just thought it was kind of weird to bring it up in my channel. They're like, Joey knows what I mean. I'm like, that's a weird fucking thing to say. Oops. Well, somebody fucked up their car. Wrong direction.
Bitch, stop sex.
7 packages. Wow, I gotta pay out of $10,000 with that. Shit, I was expecting 4. Oh hell.
Hello there.
So let's see. See what we get. Here's hoping. Lucky shit, come on. Game cartridge. Fuck you. Blueprint for a container. movie camera. Ooh, that's a blueprint for something good, looks like.
Believe that.
Guess I'll have a milk dream. Okay. Have fun. Good night, Wade. Oh, I got another explosive blueprint. So it's 2 explosive blueprints I have now. Oh, I got mail. You got mail. Let's see. These usually turn out to be really good, so here's hoping that this turns into something really good that I need. I could use it. Oh! Oh shit! I think this is what I need. Packaging machine! Yeah! Got an auto bagger. Fuck yes. This is exactly what I fucking needed. Because Ralph took my fucking auto bagger. And I was without an auto bagger. So now I have a blueprint for one. Now I can fucking get my fucking shit back. This is like one thing that I was gonna be missing when I went crim again was that. So to be able to get this is a big fucking win. That's fucking top tier. That's... fuck yes. I got another explosive one too, but... man. Big W's for that. I think this is all I have is in the way of that. There we go. Now I've officially put that away before somebody comes in and is like, oh, I'm gonna grab that. Or some bullshit. So... this, I believe, has all my shit in it. I need to figure out... yeah, well, no, sorry, my truck does. So here's another explosive one. So I can just put that there. Yes, so now I have 2 of that, 1 of that. Awesome.
email? Look, I'm down for whatever.
Hey, man.
Hey.
You get a DWI in this town and you are fucked. Fuck off!
Actually, let me go back in here.
It's because of Glenn.
Christ!
Okay, automatic packing machine. Need a packaging machine blueprint, got it. Okay, so let me... Oh! So yeah, basically I'm gonna have to, like, get a whole bunch of scrap and shit, basically. I'll compare it to what I have currently, but I'm pretty goddamn sure I don't have that much shit. I think there's a lot of shit I lost access to. Gotta be honest with you, chat. I'm feeling awfully sleepy. I know I've been having some, short streams lately, but unfortunately, my body just does not want to react. Or I just mostly have a lot of shit going on, so.
Lexi, where'd you get the fucking shoes?
What do you
They're fucking lit up.
mean?
Those are fucking awesome.
They are.
Oh my god, I gotta go shoe shopping.
Yep.
Carrie's uniforms.
Hello.
Hello. RJ's funny. Good. Well, that'll at least keep the rent going. Thankfully. I can maybe kind of hint where the shoes are, because clearly he's gone over to the clothing shop. I know this, you know this, we all know this. He's not there. Well, he's not there that I know of, but usually it has the person standing there. Oh, maybe he went to... Well, no, I saw him run to the garage, so... What fancy smancy one is he going to? That's awfully weird. I was trying to see if I could find him. Uh-oh.
Because I told him my ID was 6'7" this morning.
No.
Why that fucking drift tab so bad?
In what?
Drift car dealership.
Oh.
Oh, hey, Lexi.
Hello.
How's it going?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Good. Awesome.
Yep, yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to do like lines so to say like everybody who buys it.
For my defense, it looked like Lester's from the side because he's got it in his blue.
Motherfucker! No, it's a different blue.
No, his is in a
you've
worse
got it-
condition right now.
You've got it in that blue.
Not to mention, there's a purple pearl. It looks like a purple pearl. Yeah, I can't say the fucking word.
It's not.
Purple pearlescent.
Blue,
I can't say the
Lester.
fucking word. I don't know why.
I mean, he drives a car he physically can't drive.
I know.
Shut
I've
up.
been asking him to give it to
Yep.
him. No, he's not.
It's
You're
true.
not fucking getting it, bitch.
Hey,
Aha.
Lexi, can I speak to you a minute?
Oh.
Oh, can you call to the principal's office again?
Okay.
Yeah, what's
I know
up?
it's a bit weird, right? So, I know at the minute, right, we're being lied to by the owner of this property, right? Can I go above that and ask how much it would be to purchase that property? Not rent it, purchase. Because that means they can't get involved, they're just a tenant. There'd be negotiations between the mayor and ourselves in how much it would be to purchase said property.
I mean, the only problem with that is if it started out as a rentable property, then
Right.
the city basically, the city, not the government, has access whether that becomes something. Like, they normally don't like us to turn rentals into purchases. So,
I mean, it was just like a general inquiry. I know it probably wouldn't be cheap due to the square footage. But considering that the individual who owns it is completely lying to our faces and, you know, we can't actually, you know, talk to them about, you know, in a civil
gonna
manner
try,
to
but-
try and get the property. We're gonna have to go higher and try and purchase it.
well, I mean, unfortunately, if the people that have it, and I know the people that have it, but
Yeah, I know. It's confidentiality. I know.
You can't tell us. We have names, but we were basically told to go and talk to them.
But I bet they've all been told not to say who owns it. Like the owner of the other oil. Which I know
That's
who
fair.
it is, but I'm not going to say anything.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
like,
obviously, due to confidentiality reasons, yeah, that's
Like,
why
I'm
I'm inquiring on how much it would be if it was possible to completely purchase this from the city, and that way we can go behind the people who are renting it and kick
Well,
them out
no.
on their ass. Sorry, not in those manners, but you know.
Well, I mean, if we
so-
were to talk to them about some sort of thing, it would be like I was always up for negotiations with Dan. Like, I was always up for a, hey, can we get a fixed, you know, like a fixed thing, like the price would never change kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
I was always willing to negotiate with Dan, and then he was
Yeah.
a hard ball on 35K. Like, he would not go lower. Like, I literally sat there in the cart and asked Hachi, and Hachi asked Dan. And Dan literally said he wouldn't go lower than 35, which is why we didn't keep it up.
There's no
Because
way
we-
that like two people could afford 40K a day, $500,000 a month to
So 1.2 million a
keep
month.
a property of that size and nature. Like,
And come to find out that after we let it go, the price was put down. And then, you know, like, it's like, what?
I know it's first come first serve, but like this is the only other avenue that we can delve into to investigate.
No, I
Um,
understand. So, well, with what I will say is that if somebody is currently renting a property, we cannot go above that and kick them out and then sell the place.
No, they can't.
We can't do
They
that.
can't.
Actually, you can. There's
No,
nothing to
we
say.
can't.
No, they can't. No.
Because
Max,
someone's renting a property, they are just tenants, right? If the owner decides to sell the property, they have all rights to do so as long as they give them notice.
No, there's
No.
nothing in.
Yes! Oh, wrong person. I'm so sorry, Lexi.
You missed me again, RJ. Again.
You're like
Hey,
a
RJ's
fucking
trying to
wall
touch
of
up your
not being able to
lady,
get tackle.
Rodney. What you gonna
No,
do
he's
about that?
not. We
No,
were
I'm not.
kind of having a
We were having a
private
private.
conversation.
Yeah.
No, it's not private no more, so we can all talk.
There you go.
You got a cop,
You know, I've
a
always wanted
judge, a criminal. Like, you got everything here, and it's private.
It's alright. I've always wanted to do that.
You know, you're not supposed to smack it. You're supposed to rub
Yeah,
it.
you're supposed to rub it. You trying to assault an officer?
Oh.
You trying to go to prison for
Please
assault?
take that over there. Come on.
Attempted murder of an
Take it away.
LEO? I will.
Anyways,
No,
is there something I need to go away
beat
for?
you with my baton,
No, you
like
don't.
your
'cause it
stepdaddy
doesn't
never
involve
did to you.
But it's
No.
basically like if we
Well,
were
I
to talk
mean-
to them
I mean-
about something like some sort of agreement, just take it
Come
over.
here,
Like,
come here. I'm trying to rub it.
sorry,
Come
sorry.
here.
do you want to know something?
You're
Like,
supposed to wax it. That's
It's
my
alright.
face.
It's alright.
if it was kept to
It's all right.
20k,
If you bend over now,
like if
show
it went
me
up
your
to
head,
like
you're
let's
probably
say
blind
like
in the shade.
20k,
It might
I'd
go
literally
there,
have
you
it
know,
until the
make
day I
it
die
crash.
or the day
Whoa,
that the
whoa,
city
whoa,
blew
whoa,
up.
whoa.
What the fuck?
No, I understand that.
Like it was only just because it was 35k. Like we were literally capped at the 35k, and like I'm like I
No,
don't
I-
have funds for that, and to come back and just be like, I feel so cheated right now. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
cheated
and
out of my own
again,
home.
and again, since Rodney's here, he can even tell you legally.
Someone listening.
Legally, I can't do that.
No, legally, no. I know that. Don't listen to Max on that. Okay, I know that you can't swipe something out from under somebody.
Now,
okay?
if you
No,
can
can't.
convince them that you want to move in there and you want to take over that, and then you want to discuss escalating to something else, then we can do an option as that goes.
Okay.
That's that you smell.
Yeah, I'm looking to get a hold of them, but it's like just talking about it with them because Dan really was an asshole about it. Not gonna lie.
And unfortunately, I can't help that.
I know.
And
I know you can't.
And I don't even know why that's a rentable property. Technically, I mean, just for the type of property it is, I think it should be purchasable.
I mean, if I'm gonna be honest with you, if we did like I was going to do, like we were in talks with Dan and Hatchie, and with Horizon to eventually take over, I would have been happy with any price tag that anybody would have put. Like,
I mean, yeah.
and
I
just
mean,
say like, hey,
I'm
can I pay
surprised
to
you
rent or
guys.
some- or
I'm
pay to-
surprised
pay to
you
buy?
guys you didn't get it, and you weren't
Because it was too
kind
much.
of.
Because
Well,
it was too much.
well,
at the time.
correct. Well, I mean, I'm surprised you guys didn't get it, but I'm surprised there wasn't some, negotiation. That's like,
We tried, but Dan and Hatchie just didn't want to negotiate.
well, no,
At
I
all.
mean, like we should have negotiated better to get you guys
It's
that
not
space
your fault.
in the
It's not your
instance
particular
of, let's say, they have like Redline. We're not going to. We're gonna work with them. We're not gonna try to sell it to Rodney. That's.
You sure?
And that's kind of how we feel about our house, is that like it was
I mean, you have got that worry
deliberately,
to think about because he's now
put
got to
up.
keep his missus happy.
like we were
so-
like we kind of feel like this whole situation was essentially that. It's like he put it up just so that we couldn't get it, knowing that we couldn't get it. Like I sat there and I told Hatchie, like, we can't afford this. Is there anything lower we can do? She said 35k was the lowest that
But
Dan
that
was willing
made
to
that
go.
property the most expensive property in the city.
Yeah. And we were like, it's just not worth it with how
For
big it is.
35,
And-
yes, that would have made it the most expensive.
Exactly.
Mhm.
The most expensive
And-
rental.
And then by the time we woke up the next morning, because Dan had like literally fucked off like he normally does.
Because I was I'm in an hour and about just going balls
The-
deep into it, but
Yeah, like Max would have cut it up and we would have negotiated again. But the issue is somebody took it.
I didn't want RJ to listening because he would have probably said something.
And then it was like, you know, we've been trying ever since to get, you know, to figure out who owns it and to have these conversations.
Either, eh?
And, you know, and then all of a sudden it's like, I find out from you today that the price was down to 25K, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, now it's 15, but yeah.
Like, it just
Like 15, I would have jumped on that place straight away.
I'm sure
25, you would have jumped on that place.
Yeah.
Like, had we known, like,
I know,
but there's no attempts to negotiate any further down from 35K.
And see, that's kind of the annoyance in it, because, like, I usually handle that. So for people to negotiate stuff, that's usually my bag, you know? That's like, I don't go around telling people what the price of cars, you know, trying to negotiate the price of cars, you know?
So you're saying that basically that price was just put it there just for show until it was decided on what it was going to be cost?
It's very possible. And like I said, had I been in as soon as that property became what it was, then I would have taken care of that. But unfortunately, and I would have been able to handle that, but unfortunately, I wasn't. And initially, when a property gets put out there, Dan does put an initial price on things. Let's say it's mostly for purchasable property, to be honest, but I think he does it for some rentals. And then I go back through, not for the purchasable ones. I don't touch those really. But for the rental ones, I go in and adjust them afterwards to what they realistically should be.
I mean, there was several, like, she's been going off the hook about it. I'm trying to tell her, you know, let's do this civilly, talk to the people, and try and get this dealt with. But when the people we're trying to be civil with to try and get this talks into motion are dismissive and calling us liars and, you know,
being complete assholes about it.
It's very difficult to open up a line of negotiation when this is happening.
Well, yeah, no, I understand that. And I mean, it's...
And so I don't blame you, Lexi.
I was just opening up avenues to, you know, be available or in future, you know?
Well, correct.
Yeah, like,
yeah. I mean,
I don't think...
for future, it can go through me. Now, like I said, when it officially becomes available, he throws a price on it, and then I go and change it. That's usually how it works.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
it's the fact that he didn't tell us that, and he didn't.
No, I agree with
didn't inform us that yes, there is a chance that we could negotiate the price down. Like no, even more. But it was like no, he didn't say none of that. It was just hardball 35K, and that's the lowest I'm going. And I'm like, in talking to you now, Lacey, it's like now we kind of understand. Like, and I kind of feel bad for you because now like, it's just like. It's all a fuckery when all he had to do was say, hey, you know, I can't negotiate the price down, or I have to wait for my
Alexa,
speak to Lexi. She's the one that does it.
Yeah.
You
well,
know,
I mean,
we would have been like, okay, you know, we'll hold on to this and then negotiate down.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, I would have seen it going for like 35K or something like that if you had access, and that's why, like, I was assessing it. When I looked at it yesterday, I was like, well, I could see the price being that way if you could access stuff or be able to manipulate stuff outside of that space within the confines of that compound, you know? Like if you could access the other garage.
No. So at 35, I would have expected to have access to the building on the left and the right.
Exactly. No. That's
only
basically
one.
what I mean. Yeah.
But it was only that one little spot, and I'm like, okay, well, I go down to the freak show, it's 28K, and I get 10 times more space for 28K.
No,
I'm
I
like,
agree with
this
that.
doesn't seem like the right price, and that's what
No,
I
I agree.
pointed out to Hachi and Dan, and it was like, no, they would not budge
I
at
mean,
35K.
there's that much space in the freak shop that we could convert it into a 2-story. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Well, you know, and you know, the thing I said, or the thing that I was telling Riley earlier, Max, is that, you know...
Now he's gone. Even better. Now you can talk whatever you want. Honestly, I didn't trust those guys, especially RJ, because the cops talk to each other and stuff, so...
No, I understand that.
And now the local snitch knows about our discussions, so...
Yeah. But, so, you know, the biggest thing is, like, I went to each of the garages, basically, and...
So you can manipulate locks, because they've locked up the actual bar area and they've locked up the garage on the right side. So you can manipulate everything within that area. But the size of the warehouse is not worth...
It's smaller than what it was before.
It's probably smaller than our house. Not gonna lie.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would at least make it 20 if it had the outside stuff that you could lock. Technically.
I mean, if it was, I would have said like, but it's part of negotiation. Like I would have sat here like we are right now and would have sat like and just negotiated back and forth. Like, you know, what do we have access to? What do we get? You
I
know,
would have never put it at 35, especially like I said when we have large warehouses that are 20.
So the other thing is, I was even ringing up Haley to see what could be done to the property to make it more viable to be that price. Obviously I haven't heard anything back because obviously we don't own it properly.
But we don't own it anymore either. Like it was just like, but it's just like this whole day of, can we just please have, you know, we just know who owns this so we can talk to them. Like, how hard is that to ask for? And it was just like we just got nothing but just insults and shit thrown away. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, we're trying to be civil about this. We're trying to be, you know, we're trying to do it the right way. Like, we don't want to be the...
Yeah,
well, I mean...
us just, like, that price, right? Us just jumping on it and just, like, not thinking about it is not a good idea. Like, me thinking about it, asking up different opportunities and avenues. I didn't think about buying it until now. Because
I've made it
how
known
difficult it is, yeah.
I've made it known from the moment we got here that was my intention, was to get it again. I've never.
Well, and I think the biggest thing is, like, if you were able to get a hold of the property, I would look into possibly either doing two things. One is just to give you a flat out rate and let you do it that way. And the other thing would be
a mortgage.
Like, yeah, basically. You know,
I would be fine
you
with
rent to a certain amount. You rent it to a certain amount, and then when you've reached the amount that property is worth, then I just turn the property over to you, basically.
But to go about that, we'd need a judge to sign some order to say on this date, after this many days.
Or no, after this amount of money. Like, I would be fine with that. But it's just getting a hold of the officers to, like, I would even say, you know, I will help you guys find another property to rent, like, so I can have it. Like, I'll, you know, help you out with, you know, the business side of things. Like, I'm more than willing to do a lot of stuff, but it's like, just to get the fucking shit that we've gotten back, I'm just like, wow.
Well,
like,
I mean, you know, what I will tell you is that PD does own it. I won't tell you what
Oh,
officers, but there is
You
people
can't
who
tell
owns it.
us what officers. You cannot
I
tell us
do
what officers.
know that Dan owns 4, maybe 5 properties. I do know. I do know that for a fact. You can't tell me, but he's already admitted that. to
Yeah,
me.
like
Commissioner
Dan
Dan?
told us all the names. He told us all the names of people on like the list, but he didn't tell us who the renter is. And I'm like, how do you not know who you went in this with? Like,
But
how do
with
you
the
not
number
know?
of, so honestly, with the number of properties he owns, that basically pays for it.
Basically, yeah.
Well, okay, look, I'll fucking tell you. It's Owen. Owen is the one that's renting it.
Oh. That's a shocker.
Yeah, it really is.
And
I mean, he's easier to deal with. We're
well,
not gonna go up to him and tell him.
it's
well,
him.
just-
We're not.
yeah.
It's him. He's the main one, and there's 4 of them in there.
Yeah, Harvey, Dan, Mike,
I guess
and
Owen.
somebody else. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
That'd be
wouldn't
the
say
4.
that, and I'm not gonna say it, but
No, we won't say, but.
Well,
but
I mean,
obviously...
I don't know who else is in there. I can. But
No,
I know
obviously,
that.
don't.
I was gonna
Like-
talk to Owen anyway.
Yeah,
because
we were.
His name was given.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you
Yeah,
go.
his name was given by Dan, so we were gonna talk to him anyways. So.
Okay.
But we won't say anything about you saying anything.
That's fine.
With it being Owen, it's a little bit easier to deal with. But he's still gonna charge a fee for it.
Well, like I said, it's a negotiation. We'll figure it out. It's just we need to see if he's willing to do it.
But then again, at that point, then the police know that we own it.
I don't care. The police have always known I've owned that place. I've never hidden that fact from anyone.
I mean, the way I see it, I mean, it's kind of, you know, like.
But with it being that price,
it's kind of like
with it
Redline
being 15K, he's not gonna get rid of it.
Go ahead, Lexi.
I was gonna say it's kind of like Redline Garage, you know. I mean, it's like at the end of the day, you kind of know who owns it. So, you know, I think it fits the Lost compound.
I mean, yeah, you
Clearly,
know it's a lost
you
compound,
know,
but you don't know
who
who
should.
owns it.
Well, I mean, right now I think it's awkward for the people that actually own it, but I just meant like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's like
if you guys took it over, it would kind of be a given that you guys should have that property anyway.
it's like I don't even know why they rented it to begin with. Like
Honestly,
they knew.
I'm
like,
expecting.
I don't know.
Them
I'm expecting
to.
resistance.
I'm expecting them to probably charge us anywhere between 5 and 800K to have that property.
Which is asinine, but
I guess
what it
I
is.
wouldn't think. Well,
people have been doing it for
only
more.
because it's a lost compound and the
mean,
lost
that's
wanted
fair.
it, so
That's
you know
fair.
we pay whatever, and they all know that I'm a rich motherfucker, and they want the shit for it. They'll probably try and get me to swap something for it, but that's not gonna happen.
I mean, even though the fact that you have less than me in your bank account right now.
I'm sat on 90K.
Like
I just spent 14 hours making 1,000 rings, and I'm sat on 90K because I had to reset my my skills because we
Well,
don't have an electrician.
well, I just did a bunch of crime deliveries, so I finally got up to 25K.
I spent 25 hours doing trucking the other day to pay for my car,
Yeah.
yeah, he literally
which I
on for,
brought.
30
Like I
around
said, I
30 hours.
brought it outright. I didn't rent it.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, but it would be us like doing that on like a consistent basis of just grind. If we
Which
were,
I
we would have been
have
paying 40K. Like that's what we were like. There's just no fucking way.
Like
Oh, yeah,
40K
no, I know that.
is like 4 hours, like 2 hours, 4 hours, something like that.
Yeah, give or take.
They're just, yeah, we would have jumped on it, but $1 million a month, 250,000 a fucking week. yeah, it just wasn't like
Yeah,
viable.
and I mean that's the thing. Like, judging off of now, like if I made it purchasable with the outside stuff that you can do with it, and the possibility for other stuff, like I would honestly be looking to like. Shit, I'm trying to think. I'd almost say like 1 or 1.2, somewhere within that range.
I mean,
I'd
I
buy
would
that
have said a
outright
little
right now.
higher, but it would be like,
Take my car.
Well, I mean,
we would have come to some sort of like negotiation, some sort of like, okay,
Yeah.
you know, how much is this property worth?
Honestly,
Like-
you know, I paid 1.4 for my house, so I was willing to pay up to 2 million for that property. I'm not gonna lie.
Which
Yeah, and
car?
that would have been.
Which
2
car are you gonna
million
trade
and
for it, huh?
Huh?
So which car are you gonna trade for it?
My S1R. It's a $1.5 million car.
I mean, that's fair. I probably would have taken that one. But no. Yeah. Like I said, yeah, unfortunately I can't remove them. That's the only thing.
know,
But
like-
other than that,
We
as I
will
said-
try. We will try. We'll see what we can do. But
As
I
I
also
said,
want you
this
to
was-
know I don't blame you for it. Okay.
No.
So don't think that at all.
That's why I
no.
spoke to you about it, because like
Well, like I said,
we needed to find different avenues on how we would go about in the future for doing something like this. And there's the possibilities, obviously, talking with the owners. Then maybe we didn't want to rent it for life, because that like $1 million a month, like 12 million a month.
I would say, and I mean, unfortunately, I think the best of my knowledge, there's not one in Stab City.
No, there's not.
I was trying to
that is
think. I
literally
was trying
the
to think if there's
only
one in
spot.
Grapeseed.
No,
because
that's the only lost.
Well, Grapeseed has a couple flags, doesn't it?
Nope.
You sure?
That is the
Absolutely
only.
positive.
Yeah, we're absolutely positive. That is the compound that's up there in the east. You know, that is the only compound for the Lost MC.
I know I've seen the
We did.
lost flag in Grapeseed though. I know I've seen places like that.
There used to be at Stab City, but there isn't anymore.
Well, not Stab
City has
City.
the
One in
lost
Stab City.
banners.
I
but
mean,
it's a
Stab
caravan
City's
park.
obvious, but I mean, no. I mean, I seriously thought there was, to the best of my recollection, that there's one in Grapeseed.
There wasn't one in Grapeseed. It was in Stab City, and that got destroyed when the city blew up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
There
that's-
was 2 of them.
Well,
Because we used to
that
own
was
that.
the second
Yeah,
one.
we used to own that.
We just own it too, and then
oh yeah.
like I said, I've owned the other one, but it's like, but no, the only one that's around is the one up that they're renting right now.
I'm gonna have to check that
literally
out,
it.
chat. I really am. Yeah. Well, I mean, I would say for future places that you might want, because obviously we're doing the same thing in regards to other properties, like in Roxwood and such.
Yeah, I know about them. Don't worry.
And what I would say is you would come to us and you would say, hey, look, I would like to get this property. And then we would talk with Horizon to see how much it would cost to actually get that place available. And then we would work with you guys to work on a price for purchasing said property and do it that way. So that's the proper channel of how it should technically work when
Yeah,
you
but we
need...
were also told that you couldn't do personal projects for people. Like,
We were also told that place was a government funded venture.
yeah, like we were told all this stuff, and
And it was available as soon as as soon as the sun rose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's how I would have done it anyway.
I mean, cause I was in talk, like I was trying to get into talks with people about, okay, can I buy this? Can I, like, is this gonna be for rent? Like, nobody would answer my questions, and it was like, as soon as it opened up, it was like, this all happened, and it was like, what? Like,
Yeah.
I just.
And like I said, unfortunately, I was asleep for
No, you were
a couple days
you
there,
were,
so that was.
yeah.
Otherwise, I would have taken care of it. I would have made sure that things happened properly.
But yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go and get some sleep.
Yeah, sorry to
That's
bother
fine.
you with all this. You know.
No, it's
Yeah.
no, it's fine. Like I said, I understand the frustration of it. I wish there's something that I could do.
You get a lot of moaning all day, every day, so we didn't want to turn it into that. It was trying to get a discussion going. That was all.
Yeah, and I don't blame you for it.
Well,
so
I mean, as it
please don't
stands
do
right
that.
now, I don't even know in a couple days if I'm gonna have the job that I have now. So I don't know.
So we're gonna get in talks real quick
honestly-
to get that property, so we can get the contract signed to buy it in a couple of,
Yeah.
quickly before they get out.
I mean,
well,
that's
it's all
that's the big thing because, I had, because if we don't get back in, then, or if we get ousted or whatever, or anything like that, and I don't become mayor, and it's a party thing rather than a Dan only thing. I don't even know if that's a thing yet, but
Well, yeah, like
Apparently
it's
impeachment
all on.
is all of you, apparently. That's all I've heard.
oh, it is all of us. Okay.
I don't know because to be
I don't
honest,
know for sure either.
it's becoming
To be honest.
it's becoming more clear. It's just literally Dan and Hatchie.
Yeah.
Like not you guys. You or Bucket or anybody else. Like,
And DOJ knows that too. But I don't know what all that would entail per se.
well, I will say this: Murphy is a smart man. He will be able to tell the difference between who's done what and who hasn't. He knows more about the system than we do, so he'll have a better idea. And I trust his judgment.
That's fair.
Like, he'll be able to be like, okay, Lexi's come on and done what she needs to do, and either you guys are being held back by Dan in a way, or if he's lied or said something and did this and then didn't do it or whatever. Like, he'll be able to know. Like, I know Murphy's probably sitting there going through the fucking backlogs of shit, knowing him.
Maybe.
Like,
He did want to meet
he's
with us
tenacious that
today,
way.
but he was unavailable, I guess, so hopefully he can get a hold of all of us, because he wanted to go over, I guess, a better way of doing things than what they're being done with now. And we're just waiting to meet with him on that.
Yeah, like it's not saying, like, I hope people give you guys a chance, like, but it's also shit has to change. Like, shit does have to change. But it's
No,
one
I
of the
agree.
ones of, Murphy, I'll get you guys. But it's just waiting on him.
All good.
Like I said, don't blame you. So I'm just
I appreciate it.
So on a different note, how's
Always.
it going? How's everything
Yeah.
going? Yeah,
How is
yeah.
everything going?
That's fine.
What a way
Yep,
to kill this
well-
thing, yeah.
Well, the nice thing is,
Yeah.
I was able to get an auto bagger blueprint from Crime today, so that was a plus.
Oh, nice. That's a
Hell yeah.
300k bloody blueprint, dude.
Well, I want to make one because I had one, and I had it in the back of my van, and Ralph was like, hey, there's these blueprints, and I can give you 500k for them. And I'm like, hey, cool, go ahead. And then he took the stuff, and then he only sent me 100k and left. And then I looked in there, and he took my auto bagger, and he took my CNC blueprint,
Oh no.
and stuff like that. And he only gave me 100k, and I'm just like, well, I can't go after him on it. because it's him. And so I was like, fuck, never mind.
I mean, I would have gone and beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, ultimately, but I mean, I was like, I didn't want that headache. So
I know.
I was like, you know what? Fuck it. But then I was like, I need an auto bagger again so I can start doing stuff.
Well, no, you know what? Honestly, no, don't say anything. But I don't even have it in my property. I take it somewhere else and just place it down, and that way I can make all of them, and it drops on the floor, and I just put it all in the back of my van, and then pick up the thing, and then you know, take it wherever I need it.
Well, that's why I was in the back of my van.
And see, somebody who thinks along the same line.
Yeah.
Because I lost my collection of Redline rejects today. I had to get the
That was
government to reimburse me because I dropped it in my house.
Oh.
I know I had 3 left to collect, right?
Oh, question.
Yeah.
How much are you don't do housing, do you? Oh, she doesn't. Horizon.
I mean, I can look at prices.
No, it's more along the lines of we need to get a basement for certain things.
That's Horizon.
That's Horizon.
Yeah, that's a South question.
Yeah.
Is he ever gonna
What do you
stop running?
Either way, it's a 250 call out either way. So, like, no matter what you do, 250k is the minimum. I've already accepted that. You know, it adds price to the property. I don't give a damn. But the only thing I was like disappointed about is the fact that I paid $1 million for the house on Grove, and I can't add a cellar to it. They told me outright it's not possible.
Okay.
Yeah. Like.
Which means, you know, that property was pretty much overpriced because of the size of it, considering the size of the ones in Mirror Park.
True.
But it's you know, get me a little more money and renting it out, so it's fine.
Yeah, because I know. Well, Mirror Park we have kind of chopped into blocks, and I know, like, what certain blocks of housing are. So.
No, I've spoken with Harry before, and I spoke with Haley, the owner of, you know, the one who was making them all. She explained it all to me. Obviously, I kept my mouth shut for sakes of, you know, need to know and everything like that. So I keep my mouth shut until they come available, and I just nab the good ones. So anyway,
Well, and that's why I said for the amount of property, like even like the max I would ever go for that would for a purchasable price for that would have been like maybe 2 mil, just based off of like the exterior stuff, and then you could work with Horizon to
honestly,
put
I had so
interior
many
in what you
plans.
wanted to, kind of thing.
Yeah, I had so many plans to open up that second building on the right, so
Yeah, I
the
can
garage
see that,
opened up
yeah.
into an open garage sort of thing, and we could just park in there and bikes and just have, like, you know, shit like that. It'd be mad, like, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whole parties and shit like that, and maybe install a security fence around it with a lockable fence at the front. I had so many plans for it.
Lockable foot.
Yes,
I
yes,
think that's the biggest thing you would have to do is you would have to put a lockable fence on the front of it.
Yeah,
To be fair.
so many times. Are they? Hello?
And I was willing to invest in it, you know what I mean?
I am not a lawyer,
Oh
unfortunately.
yeah.
Sorry.
Well,
But
yeah.
No, they're not, unfortunately.
Can you give her a lawyer license back?
No.
No.
Sorry about that. Alright. Good luck. Alright. Bye. Thanks. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
No, I cannot.
Can you reinstate it? No?
Nope, that's CJ thing. I
Oh,
can't do it
okay.
because there's a conflict of interest.
Okay, I'll talk with CJ then, don't worry.
Oh?
She has to. Nobody else can talk to CJ but her.
That is true.
And right now, CJ is literally in a straitjacket and lost his goddamn mind because he saw the fucking ghost from Brex's.
Yeah, everyone said we're crazy, but we were saying right then there.
We're the most sanest people around.
Uh-huh.
Well,
I don't know
Everyone-
how
it's just
much. I
everyone
don't know
else is
how
crazy.
sane I am dealing with all this shit for DOJ and putting out fires lately.
I don't know how sane I am with us.
Look, none of us are truly ever sane, but when I
I'll
say
give you that.
when I say like,
Hey, Fuego, by the way.
sometimes I speculate. I do. I go off on wild theories, but me and Max know what we saw today, and if CJ was fucking being tormented, I can understand why he's not.
So the only thing I can say, I guess, kind of ghost spooky related kind of thing, is I was up at Sandy, like right by the PD department, and
Yeah.
I ran by to look at the car stock that was there, and I noticed that Bob was down.
Wait, you were there with Bob?
Yeah.
That's what happened. Bob got kidnapped.
Yeah.
Basically he called me because he was answering a phone call of mine, and he said in the middle of it, "Do you hear that knocking?"
Hang on.
Okay, and I said, no, and he kept repeating. He's like, "I'm gonna hang up now," because I told him like, "Well, I go see who's knocking," and then he basically told me, "Well, if you don't hear from me, if I don't call you back, come look for me." Okay, he didn't tell me where he was, which is why I couldn't go look for him.
Oh.
But eventually I called and he was yelling and screaming that he was at the hospital and that something was going on. So me and Max head over there and I called Natalie on the way and Natalie's like, "Well, you need to get here, Bob needs a friend." So we get there. Bob is in his underpants, basically like going crazy, saying like his stomach hurts, shit like that. Like, and Natalie's saying, well, he's got schizophrenia, he's been seeing things, talking to things, and stuff like that.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna go take a nap.
so
I'm gonna
I
catch you guys later.
Okay.
so I found him, like I said, in front of the PD department, basically, off to the side, if you will. But and then it was me, and it was Daniel Phillips.
Daniel Phillips?
And I said, "Would you call an ambulance?" And he goes, "No." And I went, "Are you gonna call an ambulance?" And he's like, "Oh, I guess I can." And I was like, "Call an ambulance, he's down, idiot." So, anyway, it took several tries to get him to finally call an ambulance.
Who, Daniel? Or Bob?
Yeah, yeah.
Daniel?
Yeah, Daniel Phillips, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't want to call an ambulance right away, and I was like, "We have a person down. You need to call an ambulance now." And so he finally called, and, I'm making sure everything's okay with Bob. And then, he gets a hold of Natalie. Natalie said she was going to come up. She didn't, so I ended up taking Bob down to the city myself, in my truck. But we're waiting for that, and all of a sudden this Molotov cocktail comes out of nowhere and catches the ground near Bob on fire. And so I lifted Bob up and I took him to another spot and I dropped him down. And another one went off somewhere else. But we ran around the corner and looked and there wasn't anybody there. And then I was standing there waiting and we heard a gunshot that sounded like it was aimed in our direction. And I still didn't see anybody. And that's when I'm like, call Natalie, and then she's like, bring him to the city hospital. And I picked him up, took him in my vehicle to city. And then she took him into surgery from there.
Okay, because what happened is that when I got there, we were talking to him, Bob disappeared. Like, he just completely disappeared. Max and all of us like were like, what happened? Max been looking for him. Went into the MRI room, saw him in there with. Remember every other day of Rex's Lexi when we saw that the ghost with the black and white dress and
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, it was that woman. It was that ghost. Okay, brief second when Max. By the time Max got back to us, found us, and we went back in there, he was gone. We
So
searched the hospital. Natalie goes up to the roof, finds it, and the ghost pushes Bob off. As I went downstairs to go check Bob, Natalie got pushed off too. By an unseen force. Like there was nobody there. Like Natalie was like near me, and Bob clearly got pushed off the roof by something else.
I was on the ground at that point, and I saw Bob hit the ground, and then this Cleopatra-looking woman with a dildo on her head hit the ground right afterwards. At that point, that she tried to carry him off, and I was beating on that. I give him two, left, right, kicked him in the face, and went to, pick up Bob, and next thing you know, I'm getting beaten the fuck out of, get knocked out.
Yeah, two cops got beaten up, and I got beaten up. Natalie got beaten up. Like we all got down. Like like not like hit around to the point where we couldn't even help Bob, and
we couldn't help Bob at all. Like I don't know what it was about Bob. That maybe it took a liking to him. I don't know. Maybe it was an ex-girlfriend.
Hey Todd, how you doing? Yeah. Well, I mean, the only person I've seen in a scary white dress or a scary black dress has been Arya going around in scary outfits.
Rumors that she's been doing really weird things.
Yeah. Well, yeah. She dresses in a white dress and in a scary outfit and like different hair, or she will dress up like a clown with a knife and go around chasing people.
Wait, what?
Yeah. She dresses up like a creepy clown with... It's a prop knife. It's not an actual knife. But she'll go around scaring people with it. In the one outfit, because I used to try to... When she was a lawyer, I would try to get her removed from being a lawyer, so I would dress up as her when I was doing crime. But I have the one outfit that she would always wear. Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, but it was more along the lines of like, because Daniel Phillips. I don't know if I do need to say something, because the more people who know the better. Daniel Phillips was following me for 3 days. And then he didn't want you to call help for Bob.
Was it this one?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, like, do you remember the ghost from Rex's? Like, like, it was that last three. Anyways, I'm going to go to bed.
Okay.
I just speak with you before you go.
Okay. Alright. Anyways, thank you, Lexi, for your time.
I'll see you guys later. Yep.
I'll be back.
Yep. Max will be back, but I won't.
I had to deal with idiots at fucking hospital.
I got my bike.
At who?
Fucking Leo and fucking John knocking each other out and everything. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh, okay.
A couple of us had an issue where you couldn't talk on the radio.
That's weird.
Not to mention Rico had his Rico couldn't talk on radio and was a dumbass and didn't check. And pulled out his car and his car went back to stop. So he had to get somebody to ocean dump it.
Oh, okay.
It's a shit show tonight.
Yeah, sounds like it.
See, Bucket restocked the vans.
It wasn't Bucket, but yeah.
Oh, it was Dan.
Hatchie.
Ah. So is Hatchie in charge of the vehicles?
No.
Who the fuck's in charge of vehicles?
Dan.
Huh. Well, that max is.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually, I guess, whatever Dan can do actually helps out us too, or something like that.
Ay, ay, ay.
But, yeah.
I swear.
Anyway, I'm
This is
getting
what I think it is.
sleepy.
I swear to fucking God if this is... I'm going to fucking kill his ass!
Yeah, you know it's Julian. You damn well know it's Julian.
Yeah, and his dickhead decided to fucking rob me for removing that shit.
That's weird.
Yep. Not to mention, he had it fucking, I don't know how many fucking times over there, the day that he robbed me, he had it fucking plastered. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, get a life.
Yeah, he doesn't have a life, you knew that.
I'm flying out too, because I'm getting there.
Okay. I don't know what he said. I don't know what he said. Don't care. I had a bike. Oh, there's my bike. Amen to that. Okay. Oh shit. Let me turn. I'm gonna go to the music studio. It's been a little while since I've flown out from the music studio. I think what? Yesterday was Roxwood, I think? What are you drinking? But yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see if they get the lost compound. I don't think... Oh, fireball? Jesus. Oh, good luck on that. I just want to make sure I still have my properties. Yeah, I do. Cool. So anyway, we're gonna find somebody to raid. Cause I'm getting sleepy. Like I said, I do apologize. I know a lot of these streams have been short, but health-wise, I've just not been as good as I would like to be. So let's see. I don't know how long he's gonna be in, so I don't... I mean, I see Rodney's on. He might be on a little bit more. I don't know. I mean, hey, you know what sits with your system and what doesn't, so I get it. But yeah, so I guess we're not impeached for another day, so I don't know when the whole thing's going down or what the fuck's going on anywhere. Wish I did. But anyway, I am going to throw you guys over to Rodney. Be sure to give him a Lexi raid. And I will catch you guys tomorrow night for more fun and excitement. Hope you guys have a good Tuesday. And like I said, yeah, well, if not, I will try to make sure that your Tuesdays are, or Tuesday evening at least, is not a pain in the ass. So, good night, guys.